them, and we talk about moving abroad and that lifestyle, the expat lifestyle, what it's like with our family living in East Africa. Tonight, well, it's morning for folks on the East Coast of the United States. We're talking about what it's like to be creating a home away from home.
Yes.
I guess it boils down to what's a day in the life like for us, having moved abroad
Yes.
and living abroad,
Mm-hmm.
and how do we create a home away from home? And just so you know, we do hold, if you're ever interested in a deeper dive, workshops. We'll talk about that later on. So we got one coming up. Link is always down in the description to get to it, okay? So one of the things that's important in creating a home away from home is to be able to be intentional about things. They don't just accidentally happen.
Right.
At some point in time, we'll talk about what it's like interacting with our family who's back in the States.
Yes. Very important.
Yeah, we won't go into that so much tonight, but the point is you have to be intentional about it and almost like having a schedule. And so when I say intentional, what I mean is if you're creating a life abroad, what we found is you need to put things on a calendar, schedule them.
Right. Because it's different than being in an environment that you're comfortable and you know it's familiar. Whereas when you've moved abroad and you're trying to create that life, it's like you said, different things that you have to go about scheduling out things. It's just a little different way to kind of map it out. So those are the things that we have been doing and continue to do.
One of the things that Marlene's mentioning that we do and we continue to do is we will make sure that we sit down together. So just she and I sit down once a week, and that does not include the date night. That's a different kind of a thing. But we sit down and just check in with each other and see how we're doing. We were intentional about planning to do that. I think we were doing that in Los Angeles too, as a matter of fact.
Yes.
But so what we'll do is sometimes we'll like go to a brunch, just the two of us. And so today we decided to go to a place that is a little cafe that's walking distance away for us. It was really a fun thing to do, and we plan to do that. We're just gonna sit down and cross our legs. If I could have got an iced latte, I would have, kind of a thing.
Yeah, this is a new place that recently opened up in our area, and so we're getting familiar with the different foods that are available, and so they have a sign out front for the different drinks, and so we were looking at that, and yeah, he really wanted that, and they said, no, we don't, we just make them hot. I said, okay, well, just hopefully maybe in time they'll have the cold ones.
But imagine what it feels like. So we're going to actually tell you what we got to eat this time. But just the feeling of peace and quiet. We're together. There's just relaxed. Just we are feeling the breeze and everything. Yes. I ordered, let's see here, and I've had this once before there, so I had to get it again. I got a toasted bagel with, it had cream cheese, lettuce, onion, tomato, cucumber, and smoked salmon on it. And then I also got a side order of the mozzarella sticks, which I like, with a little sauce you can dip in. And I like carrot cake. I like desserts. Actually, I like desserts with every meal. I got to be careful of that. But, so that's what I had. Tell them what you had.
Yeah, I was going to get what he had, but then I said, I kept perusing the menu, and I saw something with sourdough, and I love sourdough bread. So it was a toasted, laid out flat, and it had like avocado and cucumber, tomato, and the smoked salmon on it. and some herbs on it, and it was really, really good, very filling, really good. So I really enjoyed that. I told him, I said, well, I'll try the one that he got maybe the next time, but this one I had, I will be getting it again. It was good, very tasty. I haven't had smoked salmon in years, so that was nice. And you hadn't had that smoked salmon before, right?
Once before,
Oh, okay.
I did have it,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And it was so good. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
What we're trying to do is we're just saying to you, people have asked us, what do you do? This is not all we do, but this is one of the things we did, is what we did today, and we'll do it next week.
Yeah.
Go to someplace else or whatever we want to do. Sit
Right.
down and cross your legs. It's just really nice to be able to create a picture for you that's not made up. This really happened a few hours ago for us, where there's in our case, we've moved abroad to where we're not far from an ocean. So you got the palm trees swaying in the breeze.
So nice.
You got because there's so many plants.
Yes, a lot of beautiful plants, yes.
That going on. It's just a luscious vibe.
Yes.
Okay. Just really enjoyable. And so that helps to keep our sanity, keep our peace. We're not in this rush
Right.
mode. We can actually think and hear our own thoughts and our thoughts about other things and share those.
Yeah, because you're not like on a time limit. You know, it's like, okay, we got to get in, get out. It's not like that. You just come, you take your time, you look through the menu, if you see somebody you know, you say hi or whatever, and we sit and we chat, or just relax. Like I said, there's no time. We don't have to be somewhere or anything like that. And so that's really nice, just to sit and relax and go at your own speed.
So we believe this is one of the intentional things that can be done to create a home away from home when you move abroad. You've got to nurture the environment so that it serves you and that you are thriving and not just surviving. So we are not pressed for time, as she was saying, and we're just chillaxing. Also, the food actually came kind of quickly.
Yes.
Yes. I have noticed at times in East Africa, it will take a while, but the reason why it takes a while is because it's fresh. They're going to go over to a tree and cut off the fruit and chop it and hand it to you, or they're going to go get the chickens, or the fish
Live
is going
chickens.
to be fresh. Oh yeah, they're going to.
They might have taken care of business in another area, and then they're bringing the chicken over and plucking the feathers and all the things that they have to do. So when he says fresh, he means fresh.
Yeah.
A lot of times it is like that.
And they may only offer certain things on certain days.
Right.
Like, for instance, the goat that you and I both like, I know
yes.
you really like it,
So
is at this one restaurant we like. It's only available on Fridays.
But it's really good. And that's just within walking distance also from where we live.
Yeah, so that's grilled goat that we were talking about there.
Yeah.
And I guess the thing is, so in this particular case, we are sitting there and there's really only one other person there, and then someone else joined her.
Yes. I think they were having maybe a business meeting or something like that. Yeah.
And a gentleman walked up to us, and my shields came up as an introverted person, right? My shields come up. I was like, oh my gosh, he's going to take all my energy away from me. And how does he know that she and I aren't having some intense, deep conversation? But he made himself at home, pulled up a chair. This guy, I think he's German from UK or something like that, but lives in
Arusha?
Yeah, well, somewhere over there.
Yeah.
But the deal is, it wasn't like that. It was that cultural exchange again to talk to this guy who's of European descent, who's married to someone from the mainland, and they have children who now they're so excited because they have grandchildren who are coming to visit.
Wow, yeah.
And so we did talk a little bit about politics. We did talk about a little bit of what's going on in the world.
Right.
And it was really just a slow conversation. And There were times when there were silences and we're all comfortable with that. You don't feel like you have to fill the airspace
Right.
with noise all the time.
Yeah, and even he, a lot of times people ask us, "Oh, so how long have you been here?" Or, you know, they're always like assuming, it seems, that we're visitors, because I think a lot of people that come through here are just here for like a few weeks, and so when we tell people that we live here, they're like almost surprised, you know, that, oh, you live here, you know. I'm like, yeah, we're going to be here for a while, you know. And so that, I think that's kind of interesting because I guess because of where we are, it's touristy, it can be, you know. And so a lot of people who say are just coming through, they may have do an Airbnb or something like that. So, but when we tell them, no, we actually live here, you know. And so, because when the man was saying, oh, I don't, you know, I haven't met you before. I said, well, we're, it's probably timing. Sometimes people are more out earlier in the day or later in the day, but it's seasonal. So there's different things going on right now. And so sometimes people are away, you know, visiting family or doing things at certain times. So you may not see people. So, because I had said to him myself, I said, oh, I haven't seen so-and-so in a while. And then I had it dawned on me because I haven't been out myself. So, you know, timing of things. So, but it was a nice conversation with this man that we met. That was a really good conversation.
That's what it was. A nice conversation that was just spur of the moment. As you indicated, we didn't know him, he didn't know us, he hadn't seen us. We've been here 4 years, at least in this country.
Right.
And yeah, and he was a little bit surprised. So you have those kinds of things that go on where you get to meet someone. Oh, and I do want to say this. If you had a question about us creating a home away from home, this expat lifestyle abroad, go ahead and type it in the comments and we'll try to answer your question as best we can. Also, what we're doing though is in general, for folks who put things in the comments later on or asking us more specific questions, we are answering those in our monthly members only. Okay. So, but back to this encounter, it's pleasant because we'll have that sort of thing happen more often than not.
Yes.
Where you meet someone and they join themselves to you and you're asking each other, where are you from? How long have you been here? What's going on? You start sharing. You can see the joy on their face about their grandchildren, which we could connect with, as a matter of fact. And to meet his wife, who came up later on. Forgot to tell you that his wife walked up on us later on. He said, "Oh, come here." And so she introduced herself to us. But that is really cool. If this sounds cool to you, and you're thinking about the expat lifestyle, moving abroad, do want you to know we've got a workshop that's coming up. I think it's this Saturday, as a matter of fact. March 7th is the date. And the link is down in the description. So just go to the link. And it'll be good for future workshops and things like that. So, but it's just a blast and really enjoyable. We want to welcome Mrs. Charlie. Thank you for tuning in. We are located in East Africa. We happen to be over in Tanzania, Zanzibar, as a matter of fact, and have been here about 4 years. We originally were in Rwanda. Thank you. We appreciate you saying that to the Star Maker. I think being able to do this kind of stuff might help us to look great. That and prayer and trusting in the Most High.
Yes. Being at peace, like you say, the peace, the rest, changing from how it was when we were living our previous home to where we are now, and settling in and creating a home here. We've noticed that from where we were and where we are now, it's different, it's slower, and so we're able to do things different and just relax and not feeling that we've got to be moving quickly all the time. So it's creating almost a whole new environment, so to speak,
Yeah,
because
it
it's just
is.
different
Yeah.
from what we've always had when we lived in the States. And so that way of just figuring out how our days are going to go, they're not necessarily mapped out all the time. We might have specific things on some days, but other days we're like, okay, what do we want to do today? Or, and some days we do, like we say, we went and had the brunch today, but we're enjoying the environment. We're enjoying the things that we see. We're enjoying the fruits and vegetables and things that are new to us. And those are things that being able to create dishes and seeing other types of wood for furniture. We have just different things that maybe we didn't do when we were in the States, because you just go and you just buy stuff. But we're having things created for us, making furniture and things like that. So that's new, of like getting our home together, doing things that we hadn't done before.
Yeah, we're looking around at the wood and these chairs and so forth. The wood,
things that we had that we hadn't done before.
Wood I like she's mentioning.
So when we were talking about nurturing our home and things like that, that's the things when people come in, that friends of ours would say, yeah, so-and-so made that. So-and-so made that. I'm like, yeah, isn't it nice? So just like, Mark drew up things. I mean, you just sketched out whatever, and there it is.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, just drew it up. It's, as our niece in Rwanda would say, it's the little things. And it really is. It's the little things. So, thank you so much, Mrs. Charlie. I hope that you do visit South Africa. Our sons, they flew from here and went down there, and there's some videos that you can go look at. We got a playlist where they are touring South Africa, Johannesburg, and in that area, and sharing that with you all. They actually run the channel. Marlene and I are just faces. That's all.
We're guests.
Yeah, we're guests. Let's see here. Okay. A novelist working toward a book deal. When that happens, she says she'll be ready to drop retirement papers with the feds and join you all. Your seminar was informative. So glad to hear that helped. Yes, for those who don't see her comment, or I tried to read it, I hope I didn't mumble. But anyway, so I'm a retired Fed. My wife has been retired for several years, as a matter of fact. And we really, I say it like this. If I didn't know retirement was going to be this good, I would not have wasted all those years working. That's the way I say it. I mean, I can't put it any other way. Let's see here. Starmaker, if you have the title of your novel, could you write it? I'll try to pull the laptop closer so I can make sure I see it. I don't want to just read it off for people. So people could take a look at it. Or if you have a working title. Best African country to start with.
I guess for them.
From us. Well, it kind of depends. I mean, one of the things that we stress for people is it's important to know your why and to do all of that internal work to find out what you want. And what I have found in life, because my former job used to be employee development specialist, organizational development specialist, and working with people in one-on-one or in team buildings, people are not real firm on what they want. They are ready to settle and accept versus holding themselves accountable to what they want, which then means they need to do the things to make that happen. And so I would say, think about, one of the things we have people do is think about your dream place where you thrive, not survive. And what does that include? What does that look like? There's a coaching question that we use. If Marlene and I run into you 5 years from now, and we're at the cafe with you, and we order you one of those salmon and bagels with cream cheese, and we're laughing and so forth, and we say to you, wow, you're so happy. Why are you happy? Try the answer to that question. What is it about the environment? Because you don't want to be like out of your environment that helps you to really thrive. You don't want to, a fish belongs in the water, not in the Sahara Desert. And conversely, some desert creature does not belong in the ocean. So you need to be intentional about selecting the place that you want.
I also want to say, in reference to that, those are areas that we do speak of in our workshops, of helping you to figure out where you want to be. And like when people ask us that question, you know, do you like the beach? Do you like cool areas? Do you like, so it all depends on, like Mark said, what is your why and what are the things that you like? But in the areas that we talk about in the workshop, that helps you to figure out where you want to be and what you want to do.
Okay, so this is about where we live is a great place to write a book.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's so peaceful and quiet.
Mm-hmm.
And a person needs to know if that's the kind of environment they need.
Yes.
Because we were at one time in Washington, D.C.,
Mm-hmm.
and we're downtown every day. And
Yeah.
in fact, we would bundle up the guys when they were 9 and 10 years old and take them down to the museums. When we're in Los Angeles and everyone's grown and stuff, we're still going to the Staples Center.
Yeah.
We're going and doing stuff.
Yes.
But you need to ask yourself, what is long-term that you enjoy, that you might like?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so the novel she mentioned is she's got one, the code, I'm not gonna say the middle word there, I don't want YouTube to get me, the Fate Protocol and the Silent Asset. So look for the pen name Link Powers. So LINCPOWERS. And we hope that goes well for you.
Yes.
I know it's fun. My son and I wrote a novel, really excited about it. And so it's really cathartic. It's so fun to tell stories. Let's see here. Another, let's see here.
Okay.
The Star Maker
Is a guy.
I live in Colorado. I can work in any environment. By the way, I'm a guy, not a gal, brother. Oh, okay. All right, Kaka. Thank you. Colorado, we've never been there.
Nope. Nope.
Yes, Kaka means brother. So just wanted you to know that.
In Swahili.
In
Yes.
Swahili, so versus Dada. So anyway, sorry about that. But thank you all for tuning in and listening. We really appreciate that. Let's see here. So we were talking about having fun, living our peaceful life, and we're going to be wrapping up in a few minutes here. And I'm going to tell you why. At least this is what I think, because you don't need to do anything, whether it's a live or video or even eat brunch somewhere, just like forever. It's like I'm finding that it's like, okay, we said we'd be on for an amount of time. We're generally trying to be on for like 30 minutes or something like that. Sorry, we didn't tell you that. But the deal is, it's like, that's one of the things that I'm finding, though, that makes life more interesting to me, is to say, okay, we are setting aside this much time to get on this yacht, to get on this boat, and we're going to go out there, we're going to do this thing. And the captain of the yacht said, do you want to do, all right, everybody on the boat, do you want to do this, because that means we'll stay out longer. And we're like, no, we said, this is enough fun, we enjoy it. And it's like, we're not trying to do everything all the time. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
Did you have any thoughts?
Well, no, I guess I was going to ask, are anyone that's on contemplating moving abroad anytime soon? Could be within 6 months, could be within a couple of years. If you're thinking about that, could you type a 1? So we could see what your thoughts are on that.
Yeah, that would be interesting. A little quick ad hoc poll, see what's going on. Again, we do thank you all who have been watching our YouTube channel. We really appreciate it.
Yes.
As a side note, I said it earlier that our sons actually run the YouTube channel. We don't receive any pay or anything like that. We're just an older couple having fun now. But I will say this, we did start the channel, And so that was a blast to be over in Malibu at Pepperdine University
yeah.
and the waves
Yeah.
crashing against the ocean,
Yeah,
and
that
we were
was nice.
filming things out that way, or going to one of the world's shortest railroads downtown Los Angeles. So bless you. So that just doing that kind of stuff is fun to lay this foundation for them to then take it and run with it. But the point is, you could be retiring and do your thing. Yeah, it's just a blast to be able to do that. So, well, all righty, that's about it. As Marlene has mentioned to you, check the link down in the description if you want a deeper dive looking at our workshop. The one's coming up this Saturday, March 7th. So we will look forward to seeing you there. We are grateful for those of you who took time to tune in for this live, or for those of you who will watch it much later on and see the recording of it. We appreciate you so much, and we are grateful to you for that. We hope all the best for you and your families. And with that, we say thank you.